Yep, that was pretty shitty. Alright, so this will probably just be one run tonight rather than two.
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening.
After this run, whether it goes good or bad, I'll definitely be not streaming for just a little while. Maybe get some work done. I'll probably be back to stream down for the darkness.
The giant named Hagrid left a blanket.
My run goes pretty much perfectly right now. I'm gonna finish about 2 o'clock.
Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
15.
For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys, until that fateful day when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor.
Next good run I get is probably going to cause me to not be able to,
You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you
going to, or next time I get a PB,
if you're sure,
it's probably going to make me so that I have to start resetting at fire seeds. Because, this is, the next PB I get is going to be the first PB I've gotten after I got the Puffskein skip. So I'm probably going to be racing to beat my Puffskein skip split.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus... No,
Hey Harry!
This game's pretty easy, but tremendously unforgiving in many ways.
I think...
Like, there's nothing explicitly difficult about this game. It's just...
Come on, Harry.
Unforgiving in certain parts.
Go home to you.
The physics in this game don't always make sense, and...
He's a nasty... Ask Griff.
Don't suppose I can skip that talk trigger, if I had to guess. Not sure it would be worth it if I could.
Let's go.
Can't get around that one either.
Follow me. To jump.
Wish there was some way to get around all these talk triggers.
Look.
That's pretty good. Did that jump section faster than I usually do.
Hello, Harry. Look, if you want... Press and...
No, don't! Oh, God, don't!
This is
damn.
a movie Jinx block.
god, I've wasted so much time now. I've lost so much. Oh my god. This could not be going less good. If I'm behind by more than 15 seconds, I'm just gonna hang it up. No, I guess that's not true.
I've lost my... Use the...
This is so bad.
The lever is... There.
I'm gonna be behind by like 15 seconds. Fine, I'll keep going.
I see you, Rick. Hi. I'm... Nice to meet you. Come on, Harry.
Take it easy, Angel. This is such a pathetic run right now.
Wow! I'll show you where the... Here's the door. I'm still...
Madam, there is a... Stay your brute first. Excellent. The next test, fly through it. Ready, Potter? Well done. Ready for a tough as before. On my whistle. Well done, Potter. You've marked. Now run
I got
along.
all the rangs. What's up, Mark?
Hi, Harry. No, I am not. Hello, Harry. She's rather...
If I can be ahead by my, or if I can be ahead at my duel with Malfoy, I'll be really happy. That's kind of key. That would be a really clutch move, though.
You must be happy. Welcome. Watch my walk complete. Now you get ready. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Superb. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Well done, Potter.
I might get a little bit of this time back. I don't know. It's gonna take some work.
Press the try.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well done.
Yeah, I got a little bit of time back. About as much as I expected, though. There's not a lot you can do in that section to save time.
Dear, you can get...
Probably shouldn't even have a split for that section.
Well, this is a... Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright. Let's have a good Malfoy fight. We never do, but let's try.
Ow! You're not... Crab! Crab, you...
What's up, Gilbraid? I was pretty far away from those. You know, the fight was actually pretty good. I'm not too terribly upset about it. Yeah, I made up a ton of time there. I'm pretty pleased.
The House Point hourglasses are slowly filling up.
I'd be ahead if I hadn't had such a garbage, first corridor.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on the house points. Will Slytherin hold the House Cup for a 7th consecutive year?
Alright, time for my notes. X square, XX triangle.
Hello, Harry. You'll need come round me hut.
Oh.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Harry Potter. Good day. Right. Watch my work. Complete each. That's the tick. Get ready. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Most impressive. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Well done. Now follow. Let's try. Use your. Hit the. Incendio! Excellent.
That was pretty good.
My poor. If you can. I used to have a puffs game.
There you are, Harry. The plant means some.
Out of my way.
Good fight. Good fight.
Wingardium Leviosa!
1, 2, 3. Alright, let's hope for some good Puffskein skips. So those are the Puffskeins. You're supposed to lure them over to the grate so that he blocks the grate and causes the air duct to push more air out so you can float up. But why do that when I could just do whatever the hell I want to? There we go. Third try? I will take third try any day. Third try? Oh good lord, Math Grant. I'm gonna ban discussion about fanfic in this chat. Come on, get up there. There we go. That was actually overall really good. I wonder if there's any way to skip this cutscene. Like maybe if I walk the other direction around or something, if I can skip this cutscene. Circle, square, triangle.
Incendio!
There's this fire that pops on screen while I'm doing the Incendio spell, and it makes the game lag a little bit, and then I miss my, casting the spell. I don't know what causes it, but it's really weird. Maybe it's coming off the lava, it's hard to say. It's not the timed button presses. I made notes so that I know what all the button presses are, and knowing them ahead of time makes it pretty easy to execute. It's just a problem with that one section. I thought I was just going crazy last time I did the run, but it lagged in exactly the same spot, and I think it's because there's this fire that comes on screen, and it makes that one section kind of difficult, but it's no big deal. It's not worth complaining over. I lost maybe a half a second to a second for it. I'd say damage boosting through the lava would be faster if it weren't for the fact that I'd then later have to go out of my way to get more health. But if executed well, the jumps are really fast, so there's really no reason to try to... I don't know. I don't think it's... I don't think the time saving would be considerable.
Well done, Harry.
This game's not optimized down to the seconds, it's optimized down to the minutes, so... But then again, lots of seconds add up to minutes. So.
Welcome to... I got this. I need some... Go ahead. You've done it. Up you. Hey, Neil, Harry. I'll see you later.
Sub 2 second. I think my favorite task of all time is the task for Clue. It's pretty much the best thing ever.
Follow me, Harry. This is the entrance to the Quidditch pitch, but first years like us aren't allowed to play. I hear they make... Here comes Ned. Malfoy, you run off on... Please help. Come on.
God, I should be about 2 minutes ahead at my fire seed split. I lost so much time at the beginning of the game.
So, I think you can and you better watch out.
I don't know how I lost so much speed, but I just lost some time there.
Damage my...
That sucks. That would have been a gold split if it weren't for that awful broom segment.
You've got my... I remember...
Mr. Although... Oh, hello.
Is it SNES? I thought it might have been NES.
Wow! I just want... Everyone's...
As soon as...
Yeah, the task for that game is about 3 seconds long. It manipulates the luck in the game and just immediately guesses the correct
Welcome.
person, like, very first move it accuses, and it's correct. It's just kind of funny to watch. It's like 3 seconds long. If done perfectly, this segment could be almost minus 2 minutes, which would be kind of insane to me. But that would involve a perfect Quidditch section.
Yeah! Potter's moving in for the kill.
I never get a perfect Quidditch because Quidditch is stupid.
Potter is so close. Harry Potter closes in on the snitch.
This ring.
Wonderful! Oh, that was close!
Oh, I'm missing a ton of ring now.
Potter takes the lead! Dodges a speeding bludger! Potter is losing
I hate
control!
how erratic the controls for flying the broom are.
Bludger!
There's literally no gracefulness to this. It's just
Oh, he'll feel that
flies
tomorrow.
wildly out of control.
Ooh. Here comes a bludger! Oh,
God, I
that
can't
was
get a fucking ring.
Potter's going for it! Potter has the snitch!
That sucks.
What? Is that a... I'll just
It's Lee Jordan that's narrating.
As soon as...
Hey, the map shows. I wonder if... The map says... Wow, come on.
There's no finesse to flying in this game. Okay, run left. Skip this guy's talk trigger. Don't talk to him. Alright. We missed Ron's talk trigger. Awesome. We got this. Which means Ron doesn't come over here and I don't have to talk to him a second time. And on the way back, I won't have to talk to him at all because I'm not going to hit, or I'm not going to have to run into Hedwig's talk trigger either. We got this section optimized down, son. Alright, now we're going to go all the way around Hedwig's trigger.
Great.
And since Ron never left this area, he's going to escort me out.
The race for the House Cup
Yeah,
continues.
tool-assisted speedrun.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor.
This is a
are
pretty
in the
boring
lead
speed
on
game.
house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
I kind of want to play Hook more, but I think I'm kind of done with it. Like I don't see myself improving too greatly on it. Maybe that's a bad attitude to have about it. I know there's always room to do better. I mean, my sum of best splits is only 10 seconds away from my PB. I don't really see it being realistic to think that I'm going to make huge improvements over it. But then again, I only played it for like a week, so that's unreasonable.
Let's go and give... We'll be in big...
Gotta beat him down the hallway. If you don't beat him, he talks to you again. It's just embarrassing.
Ah, so when...
If I have a really clean basement section here, I could make up some more time still. Sorry, dungeons, not basement. My favorite thing about potions class is that there's no weird mini game before it. You just go straight into class, and then you're done. Of course, it teaches you a skill that you're supposed to use through the game, but the skill is so slow that the skill is so slow that you end up never using it. Because there's like cauldrons set out here and there in the game that you can use to brew a potion to heal yourself. But it just takes so long to do, it's never worth it. What's up, K-Mac?
Your turn.
How you feeling, man? I never had a PlayStation as a kid. I'm sure I would be faster at those button presses if I had played PlayStation as a kid and I knew where those buttons were on the controller instinctively. But it takes me a long time. Every time I see square, I have to think, okay, that's the left button. Every time I see circle, I have to think, okay, that's the right button. And it's hard for me to convert it in my head. Or it's slow for me to convert it in my head. Alright, let's get the first cycle on these trolls. I've been getting really good on these troll patterns. I've been doing a lot better lately. Not been able to get through that door lately. Shut up, Raymond. Alright, let's get good cauldrons here. Okay, good start, right? Ugh. If I'd just gone for it, I probably could have made that cauldron too. What's with all that lag? That was some bullshit lag. Alright, let's go wake up the troll. first cycle on both of these. No, I missed? I don't even know how I missed. Ugh. This game for reals.
I wasn't give me those fireflies. Now leave.
This is not as good as my previous run. Alright, let's get all this first cycle this time. Alright, first cycle this room. Nice. And this room over here, even if I don't get the first jump just right, I don't lose any time, so it's no big deal. Because I still have to wait for that book on the right to move to the left, so... Oh no! Oh no, that's real bad. Fuck, I actually did lose some time then. Okay, we're just gonna play it cool. I don't... I'm losing time now. I'm like losing legitimate time now.
Welcome, young Mr. Gather round. You made today. Get ready. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Watch out for this one. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. You may now... Now, first, observe. Good luck.
Vertiminius!
Impressed.
Gryffindor just got 5 points because I knew how to jump without falling.
Harry, do you remember that dumb... That must be where... Let's split up. Good luck, Harry.
Forgot what I was doing for a second there.
Vertiminius!
Alright, I probably lost about 15-30 seconds, so this next split's gonna have that time loss factored in. I may still gain time, but at the cost of possibly having gained more time if I had been smarter about it. If I hadn't fallen on those books.
Why? I'm paid.
Young Potter, everyone says if you look at him, the best thing is...
Guess I'm not a real man then, because I would love to look at an explosion. If you like that section, you should see Gringotts when I get there. Gringotts has all icy floors. Yeah, this section's fairly well optimized. At least I think. That's just my opinion. Slimy log-looking things. What do you mean? Oh, no. Oh yeah, I guess Gringotts does have the icy floor, or I guess that section does have the same mechanic too. Oh my god, did I really miss the platform? I slowed down everything so I could set it up. I'm literally bad. No, Gringotts comes up later. Gringotts is about an hour and a half into the run. Gringotts is actually right before you go into the right before you go in to fight the trials before Voldemort.
Well done. Don't be trans.
God, I'm bleeding time here. The perspective makes it hard to land on things. I don't know why. So I renamed that split. It's now named Fuck Mrs. Norris. I should be 3 minutes ahead on that split, but I have lost enough time to now only be ahead by 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I can be more than 3 minutes ahead on my next split if I play perfectly though, so here's to hoping. We'll see. After I get done with this next section, after I get done with the after I get done with the Forbidden Corridor, then I have to fight the troll. Then once I fought the troll, I do one more Quidditch match, and after that, I go to Gringotts. So we're getting close to that point. I mean, this is obviously still on pace to be sub 2 hours, but I'm really botching parts of this run. I should be about a minute or two ahead of where I am right now. I'm just gonna try to play it safe so I don't lose any more time.
Join us.
Come play with us, Harry.
Anyway, what? Complete. Get ready. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Good. That was good. Excellent. Perfect. Very well. That was good. Excellent. Perfect.
Happy Fours!
Well done. Welcome. First, now, let...
Happy Fours!
Well done.
House Cup points. Get counted here.
Meanwhile, the House Point hourglasses are slowly filling up. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Slytherin are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Happy Fours!
Hey, my package that I'll definitely be able to grab. Aw, Peeves. Trickster. Hey, let's get a perfect Peeves race this time. No falling off the edge.
Wait, stop. If you...
Okay. No falling. Yeah, this is just the upper corridor. Which seems to have no floor, which is really handy for a corridor. Have no floor. I should really adjust my trajectory there and stop just barely grabbing the edge. Tough jump. We're gonna do it this time. First try. Oh my god, every time I say that. Is there something about it that's just impossible on the first try, or do I just get better at it after one shot?
Your father left it to act.
Alright, time for the Forbidden Corridor again. That one section, I need to stop like running up behind Mrs. Norris and just like gingerly walk behind her. I think that might be part of my problem, is that I'm just rushing it. But it is a speed run, so you can't fault me.
Well now, students aren't allowed in here, are they?
If I get caught by Mrs. Norris, I'm just gonna end this run. I'll be done.
Dumbledore has ordered that and don't now be off.
That's a run ender for me. I may keep it going if I get caught one time, but we'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. It's kind of infuriating when it happens, so I don't know if I'd even want to keep going.
Yes, Mr. Professor. Well, I see, but we have... There is some... We can't... Nelly, see that you do, Mr. Filch. I have something special planned for anyone who...
It is so arbitrary where they decide to leave the camera after cutscenes. Like, it's just annoying how arbitrary it is. Alright, I'm gonna try to take my time here. It's tough because she turns around like shortly after it, so you do have to rush in there. But I'm gonna try not to like run into her in the process. Got it. Cool. If I can get this next room in perfect form, then this is going to be good. But this one is tough timing. Because I'm rushing to the door right as it's wearing off. Alright, last room. This is going pretty well. This is actually a really good forbidden corridor for me. Just wait here for 1 second. Okay. Well, we're good to go, guys. Forbidden corridor did not troll us again. Nice. I won't be 3 meds ahead, but I'll be 2.5 or so. Cool.
Reflected in the mirror of Erised were Harry's parents, James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to fall right through the glass and reach them. He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about.
Alright.
So you,
this run's
like
not
hundreds
solidified
before
yet.
you,
The
had
troll
discovered
section
that
can
the
actually
lights of
really
the mirror of
get you too.
Erised, said
You can be a
Professor
troll.
Dumbledore. He went on to explain
The chase
that the
section,
mirror
if you
showed
fall at any
nothing
point in the
more
chase
or
section,
nothing less
they'll
than the
you have to
deepest,
start it all
most
over,
desperate
so
desire of our hearts.
you can lose minute
That it would
and a
give
half
neither
there pretty
knowledge
easily.
nor truth. The mirror of Erised will be moved to a new home shortly, Dumbledore went on, adding ominously that if Harry ever came across it again, he would be prepared. But prepared for what? Thought Harry.
Harry! She needs... Come on!
Gross what?
Harry, you distract the troll and I'll find Hermione.
Oh, yeah. That's what you mean. Yeah, this chase section's not hard, but if you fall in any of those green pits, you have to start this over, and this is a 3-stage race, or a 3-stage run. So, if you have to start back from the first one, and you've made it all the way to like the 3rd one, you're talking about like a minute lost. But it's not too hard in general. You just gotta pay attention and stay alert. That stage there, that's the first portion. Third portion's actually the easiest, I think. But that's just my opinion. The second portion is a real troll, because you got this part right here. You gotta jump across that gap. The third portion, the platforms are really wide that you run across. Even though they zigzag, they're still pretty wide. And so it can be somewhat forgiving. I say that and then I'm gonna like run right into the drink, so. Mostly if you keep your eyes open, it's not too bad. What's up, Bill? Good to see you.
Are you alright, Hermione? Harry, I'll try to charm the Troll's club so it bashes him on the head. You shall not that.
Oops. Sorry, Ron. I only missed one hit. Alright, I'm gonna be about 3.5 minutes ahead here. Maybe only 3 and some change. Nah, 3 and some change. Nope, 3.5. I was right. Alright, so another Quidditch, and then I get to go into Gringotts, which is the worst. Gringotts is absolutely the worst part of this game. Without question. It's not random, it's not trolly, it's just difficult. It's legitimately difficult. It's way more annoying than flying through rings, that's for certain.
Fluffy?
Yo, boy, my Greek chappie I met in the pub last
Yeah,
year.
the times you see, the minus 3 minutes 33 seconds, that's just from my PB, not from world record or anything.
You better get going.
I only ever base things on my PB. You can't compare yourself to the world record unless you're like on world record base. Speedrunning's about improving yourself, not beating everyone else.
Harry, remember.
If you constantly improve yourself, you'll eventually beat everyone else anyway.
A glint of gold! Is that the snitch?
Oh, I hate
Potter's
Quidditch.
seen the snitch? Yeah!
It's visually hard to follow, just because there's so much going on screen at once, and it's kind of hard to see where the snitch is at all times, and the controls are somewhat erratic. Like there's a section at the end, you know, from the trials where you're flying to grab the key, the charms trial. So you're flying and you want to get the key. And that part's pretty easy because there's not a lot going on screen. Like it's pretty easy to just fly through the rings. There's no big problem there.
Amazing skill! Potter is so close! Potter is losing control! Potter takes the lead! Dodges a speeding
Missed a
Potter!
ring. Missed another ring. This is going so well.
Here comes a bludger! I've not seen such flying!
Missed another ring. Missed another.
Oh, that was close!
This is
Dodges
not
a
going very well.
speeding bludger!
Alright.
Potter's going for it! Good catch! Potter has the snitch!
I might lose a little bit of time on this split, I don't know. Oh, my PB is really good at that split. Shit. I split a second too late, but that's fine.
I lost. We need the tonic. So you and I.
Alright. Here's where my notes are going to come in handy. I have notes to tell me how to get through Gringotts. Well, one of the things that really interested me in speedrunning was that it's not about other people. You know, if I choose to participate in this hobby and I don't want to deal with other people, like, it's perfectly fine, because as long as, because it's really easy for me to compete against myself. You know, I'm always trying to beat whatever my last best was, so that's one of the things I really like about this hobby, is that I'm kind of free to do it on my own. I don't have to deal with drama. Drama, drama, drama. Alright, we're gonna dance around this guy's talk trigger. Got it. Alright, let's get over to him.
Do you wish to collect? If you wish to visit, move swiftly.
Alright, so these are all icy floors, just like I promised. Which, I mean, for obvious reasons. It's supposed to be a weird sort of like skating collection puzzle. Like, difficult to navigate, and you have to collect all these things, so it makes sense why it's slippery floors. Yeah, I love it. It's a fun hobby. I can play whatever I want to. I get the nostalgia of playing old games, but I get to play
Swing the mine, the cross button.
as much as I want. I kind of revive them.
Collect as many
Hazard left, then hazard right. Hazard left. Hazard right, then low coins. Spin left, low coins, spin right. Should have been more diligent about collecting them. Spin left. Low coins. Spin right. Probably some hazards coming up next. Yeah, hazard left. Then hazard right, then 4 sets of low coins, followed by a single spin left. Section's the worst. Whoever designed this portion is a really mean person. Yeah, I made extensive notes.
I see you have a cannot cook. If you wish.
Thank you, camera. Based camera. The third minecart ride is tough enough that you pretty much have to make notes, or you have to have done it a few times in order to get it. Oh my god. Like, you can't just guess. It's tough. So it's hazard right, left, then coins low. Hazard left, spin left, hazard right. Right, left, coins low. We got this.
He'll always depart. I wonder if you'll put a bonus. Be
I wish I had
careful,
these
Mr.
notes printed
Remember,
out rather than
sweet.
on my computer.
Good
It's
luck.
hard to turn that way. So it's a hazard right first, followed by a hazard left, and then a low set of coins. Yeah, I'll still rock. They seem actually like they're high coins. Hazard left. Then it's going to be a spin left, so I'm just going to stay like this first. Wow, slow spin. I should write down in my notes that the spin is slow. And then it's a hazard left, so I need to be on the right hand side. I won't need these notes as much once I have done this enough times, but... Oh, it's a hazard right. Did I say hazard right? Yeah, probably did. And there's a hazard on the left coming up. Then spin right. So I need to be prepared for it. Oh, and I still missed it. How bad am I? I got notes and I'm messing this shit up. So then spin left, so I need to be prepared for that. Whoa. Spins. I'm missing the spins. Are these next set of coins going to be enough for me? Oh no, I might be in trouble. Oh, just barely. Based coins. Oh my god. Do you see that? I just barely got it. What's that Bobby Franklin gym?
Excellent. If you wish.
This game is so weird. Why'd you do this to me? You're messing up the easy stuff. This is definitely the hardest of the three.
Ah, the other cop. Steering is still the cross button. Look, big. There a bonus.
Two sets of high coins, then a hazard left, right, and more high coins. So hazard left, and then right, and then high coins. Then it's a spin right, and a hazard right left. So spin right. Oh no, it's more high coins. Hazard? Yeah, hazard. I can't look at my notes. This is why I need them printed out, because I can't look at my screen. I'm just gonna have to wing it. I know most of it, I guess. I guess I could pause it to look at my notes, but that doesn't make any sense. Awesome. Yep, I'm fucked. This is why I make notes. This is exactly why I make notes. Because everything flies at you so fast. Alright, I got enough coins. I think that's it.
Very well done, Mr. Pop. You can return.
I'm gonna lose time on this split.
You've collected all?
Alright, I need to get a really good peacock section. The peacock is really the hardest part of this. The rest of it's easy, for the most part. This is the frog game, frog in a box. Then the next one's the peacock, and then after that is the owl. The owl's nothing. Pretty much can't mess it up. I mean, I messed it up, but you almost can't.
Be quick, though.
Found it. Okay. I don't see it. Must be down here. Yep. Okay. That's not too bad.
I see you've collected.
They actually all spawned on the bottom level, so I should have done better than I did, but... Alright, come on Peacock, don't troll me. Oops. Where am I going? Right here. Ollivanders. It's really hard to understand what's going on inside this section. Ideally, I'll finish with about half of my time remaining, but that doesn't always happen. In fact, it rarely happens. Where are you? Okay, that's one feather. Okay, that's 2 feathers, that was quick. You tricked me. Fuck. This bird is such a troll. Got it. Alright, that was actually pretty fast. No, if you break 3 boxes without uncovering the frog, she throws you out. I don't know how you can play PSX games online.
Excellent. My eagle, his treats, use the once he's...
This one's not so bad. As long as you keep your head and you don't try to rush this game, this one's pretty easy. You have to feed the owl in the middle, but the other ones will swoop in and try to take the food that you're levitating. So you just keep your head and don't rush it, and you can get it pretty easily.
Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
And he drops the feather I need.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Ooh, avoid this guy's talk trigger. Yeah. We got this. Oh, I'm gonna save a ton of time on this split, I think. That might be about 5 minutes. No. It's only gonna be about 4.5 minutes ahead, probably.
Well done. Home again
You're
at
right.
last. Now we'll give the dragon tonic to Norbert. I'm glad he'll want to go.
5 minutes ahead. What up, guys? We are on serious
Harry, Ron,
PB
and
pace now.
Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut, trying to convince him that he couldn't keep Norbert his beloved dragon. Eventually, after much coaxing, Hagrid agreed. That night, Harry carried Norbert up to the tallest tower. Ron's brother Charlie had arranged to collect the dragon from the tower and return him to Romania. Once Norbert had been freed, however, Malfoy sprang his trap.
Okay, this is
Harry was
where I need
caught by
most of
Professor
my
McGonagall.
big notes.
For his detention,
Triangle, circle,
Harry
triangle,
was to make his
circles,
way into the Forbidden
X.
Forest
That's my next one.
and search for a wounded unicorn.
So I wrote notes for all the
Let's split
Incendio
up.
spells that you
Be
cast in this forest
careful.
because there's like
We better go
4 of
before
them
I
and they're
go
really annoying. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna write these down. So the first one's triangle, circle, X.
Incendio!
Alright, see? Then I flipindo this tree right around the corner. So I charge up early. Because I won't have to wait like some sort of rube. Then this next one is XO square O triangle. X circle square circle triangle.
Incendio!
X circle square circle triangle. See? It's paying off. Well, the unicorn is wounded because Voldemort is eating his soul or whatever. Circle X, triangle, circle, square. That's a very good fight. Circle X, triangle, circle, square. I don't think I can get around this talk trigger, it's too big.
I doubt. Don't get lost. Incendio!
Nice. Triangle, square, triangle, O, X. Triangle, square, triangle, circle, X. Got it. I can do that.
I see there's summit.
I think I could save about 10 seconds on this split. Maybe 15.
Incendio!
I'm not familiar with what Lucky Luke is. Okay. I've only got one more Incendio spell to cast. I made up a ton of time there. So it's square, triangle,
Harry
X,
was rescued in the nick of
circle,
time by the
square.
centaur
Got it.
Firenze and rode on his back to safety. Firenze explained the unicorn blood had the power to keep someone alive who was an inch from death. Harry realized that the hooded figure he'd seen in the clearing was none other than he who must not be named, Lord Voldemort.
I'll have to look it up. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that was a close shave, Harry. And if it was, I...
The nice thing is because the orientation to the buttons
Some,
for this
in fact,
section, you can hit
out.
them real fast. You just gotta two-hand the controller.
Out like a... But you'd best be...
I've been doing some reading about Nicholas Flamel, the wizard that Hagrid mentioned. He's the creator of the...
If I can get sub
supposedly, if
155,
it's here,
I think I'll be happy
have
to
to
take a
find
break from
Ron
this
and
game
Al
for a
and me.
while.
Come on,
I'll probably
I
start working
suppose.
on another game tomorrow or something. I don't know. And with my new strats and my notes here, I think that's really possible to get a sub 155. As a matter of fact, I might be on track for a sub 154 with all my new strats. It's just hard to say. You guys are so weird. I love it. Kobe unicorn.
Harry!
This is the one part that I don't like because I don't understand.
Meanwhile,
I don't understand if I'm supposed to be able to do this flute section more effectively.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Slytherin are in the lead on house points. The race for the house cup
Oh no,
is heating
Slytherin's
up.
in the lead. This is unfortunate. Alright, this is the one section I don't really feel comfortable on in this run, but we're gonna make it work. It's just playing the flute for Fluffy.
Try and...
Okay, that one worked. Let me try the other head. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good. Alright, this devil's snare fight's not too bad. I need to stop turning my look settings reversed. I need to leave them on normal. I don't play very well with them reversed. Flight should be reversed, because that makes sense, but my look setting should not be reversed.
I know what...
Oh, I'm so...
Try and figure out... Try not to get...
Flipendo! 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 Flipendo!
No, it's not. You have to press the buttons in a particular order, but luckily they're arranged in such a way that you can pretty effectively just hold the controller with two hands and hit them in the right order. Like it's not that I'm just magic and I can hit the buttons in the right order because I'm good. It's just that they're arranged in such a way to make it easy. I can show you on screen in a second once this runs over.
Incendio!
Bass notes. I don't think I'm gonna get a long break before the end of the game, but remind me at the end of the game and I'll show you. It's actually really easy. Look at that time. Look at that, I'm 7 minutes ahead of my splits now.
Time to put your quick... Good luck, Harry.
So this is what I was talking about. So the key section, like if you recall the books, and I guess the movie, he had to chase the key. So they turned this into a ring part 2, but this ring part's a lot easier because the screen's not so visually distracting, and the key does keep his distance, but you know, you get closer to him toward the end, but it's not so jarring. The controls don't feel as erratic, and it's easier to kind of spot what's going on screen. Like you can see where the blue key is. Which that's one of the problems is with the snitch, you can hardly see where it is, you don't know where the next ring's going to be dropped. And then there's just not as much moving around on screen, so it's a lot easier. But that's just my opinion. I feel like this is way easier than Quidditch. This next split, I really have no room to gain or lose time. It's pretty much on rails. So what I was going to show you was if you just hold the controller like this, it's just hitting these buttons in a certain order. I can put the controller, or I can put the camera closer to it at the end so you can see what I'm talking about. But if you just hold it with two hands, you can button mash it really quickly. The pattern's really obvious and easy to just do without even thinking about it. So that's kind of how I save all that time on the flute section. That's how I kind of just fly through that section. Walking around her talk trigger. Alright, so there's just like there's a fixed solution to this, like there's no thought involved.
You'll have to.
I'd really rather not explain how this game works. It's a really stupid thing to call chess. It should be obvious what's going on while you watch it. They always move toward you, and if any two of them collide, they destroy each other. So the goal is just to destroy all of them on the board. So I said I wasn't going to explain it, and then I decided to explain it, so I'm an idiot. But like I said, this is pretty much on rails. I can't make this faster or slower, really. The only thing I can really do is lose time by making a mistake. If I choose the wrong square to go to, I can really fuck this up, unless I know a backup route, which I don't for any of the boards. But I've long since convinced myself to take my time on this section, because when I used to like try to button mash through it, I would mess it up all the time. So it's easier to just take my time. These are just memorized patterns for me. This one makes an N shape, the first one makes a backwards C shape, and the last one is just a diagonal sort of thing. I go up left diagonal and then I come back right diagonal. And in that way, we can all be winners. When I did this blind and I tried to solve this board right here, this board here is actually kind of complicated. If you don't realize that they're kind of oriented to move left and not down, because for every other board they're kind of oriented so that when they move toward you, they kill each other, but this board's oriented so that when they move left, they kill each other. So the optimal goal is actually to move left as quickly as possible. I'd be surprised if I gained or lost any time here. I'll probably just break even, to be honest. Yep, pretty much just broke even. So the next section is the troll section that actually ruined my runs last time. But I can do this. I figured out what mistake I was making last time and I'm not going to make it anymore. So in this section, the troll is chasing you down the corridor really slowly. He's sort of half asleep still. And you want him not to wake up, and so there's these things that are in the way, but you want to levitate them to get them out of the way.
Charm all of these
I messed this part up twice last run, ended up losing about 4 minutes total because of it, and ended up costing me a ton of time. But I figured out what my mistake was. I was dropping them from a really high distance, and it was waking them up. Like, this game, being as shit as it is, sort of takes some interesting things into account. And makes for some interesting gameplay because of it. The camera's mean in this section too. I feel like running into some of these things wakes him up too. So it kind of trolls you sometimes by orienting the camera so that if you just hold forward, you're just gonna run right into him.
That was a cut.
I know I'm probably the only person who cares, but it really frustrates me that she mispronounces Alohomora.
Looks like you'll have to choose. Did you see the sim?
So this is just a ball in a cup game. It's kind of a silly game, but... Dude, open up. Oh my god. That fucking dude. Wasting all my time.
Great, Harry. I'm going to.
Oh my god. I was almost through the door and then she was like, oh, great job, Harry. Fuck you. You dumb bitch. Take it easy. Take it easy, Bill. Are there any... Oh, base chocolate frogs, thank you. Alright, Quirrell. Let's do this dance. No. Oh god, I missed a hit. It's fine. Just cost me a few seconds. 2 hits. This one will be 3 hits. Right. Not bad.
Damn you.
Damn you, Potter. I think my Voldemort fight's a lot faster now, but we'll see. Let's let Voldemort be the judge of that, shall we? I think I can make up 6 seconds though.
Harry but Master, I... And... You will. You...
Nintendo! Nintendo! Nintendo!
I think this is the fastest possible way to do this section.
Nintendo! Nintendo!
What do I know though?
Hand over the stone. You will yield to me, Potter. Very well. I promise
Bad
you
touch,
will
bad
die
touch.
begging for mercy, as your parents did.
What? Am I gonna have to retime that? I must have accidentally hit the period button first. That was actually pretty good though. If anyone wants to tell me what my time was, it's not a big deal that my splits got messed up. I can retime them from the video. Don't worry about that. My finger must have accidentally slipped and hit the period button in my excitement. But that was like sub 154, right?
Dumbledore smiled.
Does anyone remember well
What
enough to tell me?
happened down in the dungeons between yourself and Professor Quirrell was a complete secret, he said. So naturally, the whole school knows. The stone had been destroyed, but Harry
was like
remained
154
fearful
or
that its
something.
loss
I don't
would
know.
not prevent Lord Voldemort's return. Dumbledore nodded, sharing his concern. Nevertheless, Harry, if our battles do no more
was so
than
excited.
slow Voldemort's return,
I was so
we're
excited to
lucky
hit
may
the
never
split
regain his
button
power
that
at
I think my
all.
finger accidentally slipped and hit the reset
Harry
splits
made his
button.
way
So.
down to the end of the year
Whatever.
feast alone that night. The Great Hall was decked out in green
Okay.
and silver to
that's
celebrate
good to know.
Slytherin winning the House
Yeah, I
Cup.
mean it's
When
completely on
Harry
video. It's
entered,
not a big deal.
There was a sudden hush.
The splits
He
don't
took
make
a
the
seat
rules. I
between
make the
Ron
rules.
and Hermione, trying to ignore the stares
I'm just
of
gonna
the other
retime it later
students.
anyway. So that's
The
fine.
House Cup, announced
Sub 154.
Dumbledore,
I'm pretty happy with
is
that, considering
awarded
the
to the team
recorded
with the
world
most
record is
house points.
151.
At the moment,
So
that would
somewhere in the
seem to be
153
Slytherin.
range is really good.
A storm of cheering and stamping broke out from the Slytherin table. However, continued Dumbledore,
My
in
sum of bet
recognition
split
of
says
Mr.
it's
Harry Potter's
151.33,
pure nerve
so
and outstanding courage,
I'm 33
I
seconds
award
away from world record if I play
Gryffindor
perfectly the whole way
60
through.
points. Harry's table erupted with
I'm just gonna let
cheers
the
and
credits roll.
applause.
I don't know
The
why.
additional point had won the House Cup.
Or I'm gonna
for
like get to the
Gryffindor.
credits at least. I'm gonna let the storyline finish.
It was the
So it's
best
on video.
evening of Harry's life.
And then
Better than
I'm
winning
probably
a
gonna cut
Quidditch
through.
or Christmas
And thank you guys
or
for
knocking
watching.
out mountain trolls.
Sorry that
He would never,
I had a
ever
reset, but
forget
you know,
tonight.
it's cool. Where can I improve the most? The beginning of the game stands to have some improvements in it. I don't know, I guess I'm getting pretty optimized at this point, at least for me. In order to know where I can improve the most, I would really need to watch like a world record run and figure out where I'm differing greatly. I think it's mostly just execution. I think it's just little things here and there that's losing me time. little tiny mistakes I'm making over and over. Need to figure out if there's any more triggers I can skip. Those save, 5 seconds a piece. Just little things here and there. That's really the key. Anyway, take it easy, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out. I'll highlight this later. I'll probably tweet out what the time was. I don't know. But I think I might do a few more runs of this still. Like, I'm not completely done with this game, but I think I'm mostly content with my time. I'm not really going for world record here. This was just kind of a fun game to pick up, and I think I've done most of what I want to do with it. I'll probably start taking a look at Harry Potter 2 soon, because Dylan and Danny both want to start racing it. Thanks, Aaron. Take it easy, man.